Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am 27 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. My kids are sleeping. I have the baby monitor here. My washing machine and dryer just shut off, so yay for that. But I wanted to get on here really quick and give you guys an update. You're just going to have to excuse the hair and the fact that I'm super congested. I have literally been sick since I got to Washington on this, what was it, the 16th of December? I got sick shortly after I got to Washington, and I've been sick ever since, and I just cannot get rid of it. And at first it was like a respiratory thing where I was just coughing all the time, and now I basically have a cold on top of it. So anyways, I have a doctor's appointment next week? No, the week after. So at my doctor's appointment, I'm going to be talking to my doctor again because I'm done. I'm done coughing. I'm done being sick. I'm just done. So you guys are going to have to excuse that. So I have a lot of stuff written down here. First of all is going back to Washington. We're finally able to ship all of our stuff out of storage. So we finally got all of that stuff on Tuesday. I think we got that stuff finally. And so we have been putting together the baby stuff, the bouncer, the jumperoo, the walker, and the playmat, and just making sure we have all of the pieces and cleaning everything. And we actually don't have all the pieces. So my husband is going to have to make a trip back to Seattle to figure out where the rest of the stuff is, because I don't want to rebuy some of the stuff that we have because we're only missing like a piece or two. And then I have had a really terrible week. It was my birthday week, believe it or not. It was my birthday on Thursday. And I had a terrible birthday week. I'm not going to go into it. But yesterday, whenever anything bad's happening, I try to choose joy in whatever the situation is. And so yesterday, in trying to choose joy, I built the pack and play bassinet changing table situation that we have for him, because we just need to figure out where we're going to put it in our room and do some reorganization of the room to make it all fit. So I did that yesterday and that was really exciting. So now we just have to figure out where we're going to put it at, and then kind of stock it with supplies and stuff for when he comes. The next thing that I did this week is I washed all of the newborn clothes. And then when the 0 to 3 month stuff showed up, I washed all of that stuff because I'm assuming he's going to be pretty big. My first son was 8 pounds, and so I'm assuming he'll be in 0 to 3 months pretty soon after he's born. So I wanted to make sure all of that stuff was washed. I'm not like one of those crazy people that cares really, but it was in storage for 4 years. So it kind of had that musty storage smell, if that makes sense. Otherwise I probably would not have washed it. It just not, it's not I don't care. It just is not super important to me for it to be all freshly washed because it was washed before it was stored. So between my son and the twins, I do think I washed some things, but I definitely didn't wash everything like I did this time. So I started doing that, and I think that was more like a nesting thing because I'm just, it's been 4 years, and so I'm just trying to figure out all the stuff we need and want and get it all done. Let's see. The kids have started referring to the baby by the name that they want the baby's name to be, which is really cute, and they'll talk to him, and he still has no name. He probably won't until he's born, which is totally fine, but it's really cute to have the kids refer to him by the name that they like. Let's see. Some symptoms. I've been getting full so fast. We went to Olive Garden for my birthday on Thursday, and by the time I got soup, salad, and breadsticks, which is what I always get. And by the time the soup came, I couldn't even eat half of it because I was so full. And I had only had a breadstick and a half and a helping and a half of salad. So I was like, oh my gosh, I had gotten full so fast. So I got dessert to take home with me, and I actually ate it last night with my husband. I've been craving Sprite, which is, I mean, not weird, but it's like the first time in my pregnancy that I have. I've craved carbonation in all of my other pregnancies. So my husband bought me a SodaStream like 3 or 4 years ago, and I use that all the time, but I've like specifically wanted ice cold Sprite. I'm growing out of some of my maternity shirts already, which is weird. Some of the ones that I had with Ethan, and they're all of course short sleeves, but it's been getting pretty it fluctuates here. Like one day it's 85 and then it's like 40. It's crazy. Like Florida cannot decide what it wants to do. But I don't really have a lot of long sleeve things, and then now I'm growing out of all my short sleeve shirts, so I'm kind of like, can we please warm up so that I can have some things to wear? I went to like a play date thing with some of my friends this past week, actually on my birthday as well. And a bunch of them were mentioning that I need to have a baby shower. I don't need a baby shower, but they really want to throw one for me. So that's probably going to be happening at some point. I really don't need anything. I mean, I do need a few things, but it's not like if he was born tomorrow, I have literally everything. Diapers, wipes, blankets, clothes, I mean, everything. So I would be fine, but like there are a few things here and there that I definitely need to pick up. So there's that. I'm getting super tired again, like so tired. Like I could take a nap right now. By about 6 o'clock every night I could go to sleep because I'm so exhausted. I don't know if that has to do with like the sickness thing or if it just happens to do with me being so huge, and I've been cleaning and organizing and nesting and purging our house. So I have been doing so much stuff. I think that is all I have down on here. I'm going to show you guys on that app that I really like, the Ovia app, the size. Oh my gosh, she totally has the hiccups right now. The size of the baby this week. Over Christmas, the baby was the size of a Barbie, so I was able to bust out one of my Barbies from when I was a kid to show them how big that was, which was really fun. They really enjoyed that. Okay, so this week it says the baby is the size of a camping lantern. I just really love these little, it's not like fruits and vegetables and stuff. I think that's really fun. So the final part of this, other than the fact that he always has a leg or an arm or something stuck out right here, and it's so annoying and I'm constantly pushing it in. Other than that, I am going to show you guys some baby buys from this past basically week and a half. I guess it's been, I don't even know. First of all, we had gone to Kohl's to get Ethan some shorts because he's in size 6 and he's going to be 6, you guys, on Thursday. Like, I can't even. He was born on his due date, February 2nd. So he is going to be 6, and it just makes me want to cry because I just can't believe he's so big already. But we had to go get him some size 6 shorts, and while we were there, I got Kohl's cash, so I went back and purchased this for the baby for next year. It says my first visit from Santa, and I actually purchased this exact same onesie for Melinda's little girl, Mia, I'm like pretty sure. I bought this in 9 months, and it was 60% off, so you cannot complain. And it was free because I had Kohl's cash. So there's that. And then I went to Burlington Coat Factory, which I guess I'll have to show you guys a picture of one of the things I bought. Because I don't think I'll be able to fit it in the frame, but if I remember, I'll try to. Anyways, while I was there, I was just surfing through the clothes. I didn't really have a good selection, but I came across this sleeper. It says Baby's First Halloween, and you guys, this was 99 cents. So it's in 3 to 6 months. He will be like, I think, almost 6 months at Halloween, so this might not fit him, but I figured for $1. If it doesn't fit him, then that's fine. In getting all of the stuff that I got delivered this last week, I have a huge box of like baby holiday stuff for like whenever the kids had a holiday. I bought them onesies or bibs or whatever, and I had just put it in this container. Well, the baby doesn't really fall into very many of those items that I had purchased, except for all of the Halloween stuff that I had purchased. when Ethan was a baby. So I'm so excited because there's little hats and little socks, and it was like the only holiday that I was able to find like a lot of stuff for. So he's gonna fit in all of that stuff. So if he doesn't wear the sleeper, then he will wear all that stuff. Next, I found 2 other finds at Burlington Coat Factory, and this was one of them. And I know most people don't do this, that's fine, but I put my kids in shoes. Like, they basically wear shoes from the day they're born. All of my kids have worn shoes pretty much since the day they were born. I just don't get to accessorize with tutus and bows and pink stuff, so I put shoes on my kids. So I found these. They're little DCs, little baby DCs. They're size 0 to 3 months, and honestly, I'm not really like into like skater shoes or anything, but Ethan had a little pair of DCs that he wore when he was about 1.5 or 2, and then Brandon wore them, and then my husband has had a pair of DCs in the past, so they were only $5, so I bought them, and they'll basically be like his first little pair of shoes. So there's that. And then also while I was there, I found these. They're by Carter's. These were supposed to be $27, and I paid $7 for them. So these will be basically the first pair of shoes he wears to start walking in. They have like a really hard sole, and I just think that they are the cutest little shoes. Oops. One decided it was going to jump off my lap. So anyways, I have actually a pretty large baby shoe collection because babies don't really wear shoes for that long and they don't really get worn. But with all of my kids, I've liked to buy them their own little shoes. So there's that. And then one more shoe item, just because I walked down memory lane this week with getting all this stuff out of storage. These were the first little pair of shoes we ever bought for Ethan, and he wore these little shoes all the time. So I'm so excited that the new baby is going to get to wear these as well. I just think they're so sweet. These weren't actually like the first pair of shoes he ever wore, but they were like the first pair of shoes we ever bought him. And then another clothing item. We were at Costco last week as well, and my husband is so sweet. Whenever he sees baby clothes, he's always like, what size do we need? And he likes to pick little things out here and there because I mostly do the baby shopping. So he picked this out in 0 to 3 months. It says handsome little guy, and then it has little shorts, which I just love. And then this is what the little shirt looks like. And it says, Mommy says I'm a great catch. And I love this color. It's like a reddish salmon. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's coming off on camera the right color, but I just really like this color. So those were the clothing items. 2 things left. My mom got me these lamps for Christmas. I have 2 of them. And this will be going in his nursery. I just think this is like the perfect size little lamp. I'm going to set it on like a little nightstand right here, and then when I come in here to nurse him, I won't have to turn the lights on or anything. I will just be able to flip a little switch, and I had a little lamp like this when I had the twins at my mom's house, and it was perfect. In the middle of the night, I could just turn on a little light, and I didn't have to turn on all the lights, and it helps your baby get back to sleep. So I'm super excited about that. I have the other one in our bedroom on a little table. I have a glider in there as well. Not like this, but an actual wooden glider. So the final thing we got this week, we got on my actual birthday. My husband asked me what I wanted to do, if anything, and I really just wanted to go buy our diaper bag. I got like a notification on my phone that said I should be starting to pack a hospital bag. So I figured we should probably get this. I never really had like a nice diaper bag with any of my other kids, except I did have a custom made military diaper bag, which I love. Since my husband is no longer in the military, I just don't feel like I should carry that anymore. So anyways, I did a bunch of research online, and I came across this, and it's the Skip Hop backpack diaper bag. and it is insanely huge. It's got like 2 huge compartments on the side and then a big compartment in the front, and then this opens up and has little like mesh containers, and then it's got like a huge compartment and a changing pad, which I'm gonna take this out. My mom made me a really nice big changing pad. But anyways, I've started to pack it with gear for the hospital, and before I have him, I will do a what's in my baby's hospital bag, diaper bag situation, and just go more into depth in what is in all the pockets and all that. So that is everything I have to share with you guys today. Thank you for sticking around. I'm sure it was a really long video, but the baby buys when I watch these videos are my favorite, and I hope you guys, enjoy seeing what we have purchased as well. I'm just really excited sitting in his room because I get to see like all of the stuff. And we got the like stroller base thing. Like we have just a basic stroller thing that your car seat clips into, and it makes a stroller. I don't know how to explain it. If I remember, I'll try to insert a picture or a clip or something. Anyways, so we got that this week, which I'm really, really excited about because I didn't get to use it with the twins, but I did use it with my older son. My mother-in-law purchased it for me. So I'm really excited that I get to use that, and I don't have to use our huge double stroller or like a huge stroller in general. It's just going to be really, really nice. So I think that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Like this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys. And as always, I forget to do the belly shot. So anyways, this is 27 weeks and 2 days. I always feel so awkward when I do this. So that is what he looks like.